Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello and
Welcome to
welcome
the
to the
podcast.
Sometimes Something podcast.
Episode
Episode number
71.
number 71.
Says
Calvin
me.
cheated,
71.
but that's all right.
Yeah.
I'm sure he
No,
would
he
know
did
it
good.
anyway.
I was just staring at the number.
Yeah.
I know it's there now, so I'm always going to look there, just automatically.
How's everybody been? You missed
Um,
last week, Calvin. We missed you.
Yeah, how have you been, Calvin?
I'm
What's been
good.
going on in
Don't ask that
Calville?
question. You know it's
Okay.
happening. It'll just be factorial for 40 minutes, so
We'll save
we
that
won't
till
do
you've
that.
actually
That'll be
played
next
it.
Wait,
There
week.
you
it's
can rant
out?
about
It's
it.
out? Wait, I'm confused.
No,
Oh,
no,
right,
no,
you're
no,
looking
no.
at the videos.
The embargo
Gotcha.
lifted, so I've been watching videos, which has been a lot of fun.
Let me go
Um,
refresh. I'm with a
Yeah,
higher score than all
no,
y'all.
for sure. I
Yeah.
don't know if it works like that. If you beat me at Factorio as well, I'll cry. Anyways, let's get into shots.
Let's do it.
Yeah. I brought some stuff here at the top.
All right.
These are all from the creator, which we have talked about
I was
before
gonna say.
on the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
But I just like this effect, and I got reminded of it as I was scrolling through Shot Deck. This
Yeah,
beams,
this is a cool
their
effect.
little
Like
scanner.
beam laser walls things.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it was like the indication of like them about to nuke the place. So it was always like super scary when it happened in the movie. It was just
Yeah.
really well, like there's always a mood to it. And then like having this visual tied to that mood, to these big moments, was always like, that's cool.
Yeah, definitely very
Seems that
cool.
they're gonna
Like a simple
come
effect
get
too,
you.
where it's just, it's a straight
Yeah.
laser beam. Man, yeah, but it's
Yeah,
very
that's why I like it as well.
ominous.
It's really simple and it's kind of easy to do at scale. Like you just need like depth and you can do cool stuff with it.
Yeah.
And even to appreciate just like the variety of types of shots with the same effect that all
Yeah.
like look cool.
Yeah.
There's lots more in the shot deck. Probably even to see them, but
especially like these
yeah.
big organic environments and with like very industrial
Yeah.
laser. Yeah.
Yeah, like I feel like we've
Yeah.
seen like the CG, like sci-fi, like the laser's scanning for something, but doesn't scan us in the cargo, or whatever, but like not the size of like a planet kind of thing where it's scanning at that scale. Yeah, like even that
Mhm.
one.
Yeah, just letting it work into the mood of what's going on in the dialogue too. It's just like it's very
Very,
cool,
very cool,
very
yeah.
inspiring.
Yeah, I think we've had the creator shots on. I think that's the most we've brought images from it the most, because I think I brought it twice to ShotSpot, and now you brought it once or
Oh,
twice.
twice.
I think so. Yeah. So
Oh,
it's our most spotted movie. I think.
Cool. Well, you should give her the award then.
There you go,
Yeah. Good job, creator. And what's this we got down here? We got
I brought a shot from Dune, the first one.
I was gonna say, is this the first?
This
is like the very beginning.
This is when like what's his family? I forget the names. There's so many.
I can't remember.
Atreides. They've got like summoned to be like to take care of the
governors of Dune,
spice planet.
Arrakis.
But yeah, I remember just seeing these shots and they just look so good. I feel like stuff with water is always hit or miss, but this just sold like the massive scale of this, just like massive ship coming out of the water, nice in the distance, just everything integrated nice and well.
Those are always cool shots. Big object comes out of water. Those are always fun.
Yeah, I think it was. I don't know if they did. I don't remember there being like in the movie, like where I feel like a lot of movies there would have been like kind of like 10 shots of like, oh, the water's rumbling and it's coming out of the water, and you see like some shots of the side like, oh, look how big this thing is. But this was just kind of like, just showing it in the distance.
Because I feel like this part of the movie they were trying to get through.
Yeah.
They're trying to get they're a little bit,
which I think
I'm
is
not saying it was like rushed, but
good too, because I think they sold all those things that those shots would have tried to tell you, of being like, this thing's massive. Look at it come out, but it's like. We can see that here. It feels massive, like the waterfalls coming off it, all the mist coming off it. Just very, very well done.
Very.
Yeah.
Not like a 3 out of 10 movie, but like
3 out of 10 movie. Yeah.
Is the second one out?
Yeah.
Right?
I'm pretty sure you can stream it now on Crave.
Yeah, I think so. I gotta go like check and look at all the movies in the last 5 years that I've just missed because I'm a bitch.
There's probably a lot.
No, I knew Dune Part. Yes, I mean I haven't seen the creator either. I don't do.
That's on Disney Plus.
Godzilla. Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That's the other thing that drives me crazy. Sometimes I'll look up a movie. This is like a rant, but I'll look up a movie. I'll just Google like, where do I watch this? And there's a bunch of sites that just don't work that are supposed to tell you where to watch this, and it's like it's just horrendous. Like it's so difficult sometimes finding like where the hell.
The app on the iPhone is just called like TV or whatever. I just search things on there and it'll just tell you
told me about
anywhere.
that.
I don't know if it's just on your phone that it'll tell you if like your apps can play it, but usually I just Google it or look it up on there and I click it and it'll just say like play. I'm like, oh, well, either it's streaming on here or somewhere else, and I'll just open the app.
Yeah. Do that with Apple TV.
Yeah. Very nice. Very nice.
Very nice. Very cool.
What else has been going on?
Well, I mean, we kind of talked about it before we started. We don't have to go in.
About it more. We can talk about it more. I don't mind.
Yeah,
there's a war happening. There's a battle for supremacy happening.
There's a
three right now.
There's a particular type of war.
Yeah, there's a very specific
one where the user is one person is extremely
one person's been ahead.
Powerful.
One person got ahead pretty early on and has been very much ahead. We've been playing Balatro.
Oh, you're talking about that war. Okay.
Wait, what are you talking about? Wait, what did you think I was talking about?
I was thinking about Balatro too.
Yeah, what were you talking about?
That was the joke. All right, let's move on.
Oh.
Okay.
We've been playing a lot of Balatro.
Yeah, it's been very
a poker roguelike.
Yeah, we talked about it when it came out.
Poker hand.
I know Calvin did because
we did.
And then as you the thumbnail, I think the episode's called the Balatro Eclipse. But that was back when it came out, and we had none of us had played it, I think, except Calvin at the time. Kari might have.
But like roguelites sometimes are, if you don't get how the power can like be interesting or fun, it's like this is kind of like meh. So I think I played a couple rounds and I just missed really hard on both of them.
Yeah,
so I think
it took me doing really well and getting like a high score at it for you to be like, oh, well, now I gotta beat that. And of course you did.
I saw you play, and then I was like, "This guy's playing this rough." But at that point, I learned enough by like looking over his shoulder, and I was like, "Okay, I'll boot it up and play properly." Or it was you, Kari, or something. Anyways,
Kate taught me.
I started it off, and then Calvin came in, and he doubled my score in the millions of single hand, and then Kari got into the 80 millions.
That's still my best run.
2 days later, Kari hits us with he's in the billions for a hand. So
what did you hit, Kari, for a hand?
2.6 billion.
2.6 billion
for one hand or a whole round.
Best hand is 2.6 billion.
What the fuck? There's only one way I know how to beat that, so I don't really know.
But I need to get 400 billion to get past the ante. So it was
it goes up, and then you start needing to get into like trillions really quick. And then you just get into straight up scientific notation. I think the third, like ante 14 or 16, is like E10, which is a number with 10 zeros after it.
Oh my goodness.
Or it's E13 or something, which is a lot.
It's a lot.
Quadrillion. Yeah.
I gotta say, this guy who made this game, he's got some talent. You could tell, like, even from the beginning, because the game released like this, where like this guy knows what he's doing. I actually haven't looked into his history yet. You guys know anything about him?
No, I don't even know.
No, I don't know anything about it. But it's super fun. It's fun to like explore what the different builds are. I usually like roguelites, not roguelikes. There's a small difference, but it's been a lot of fun, and you do unlock like a fair bit of new stuff, and usually unlock 1 or 2 things each run. It's kind of funny. Some of the things, like if you're doing a lot of flush runs, to get the card that is one of the best boosts to flushes, you've got to not play flushes. So there's a whole bunch of weird stuff. The game encourages you kind of just playing whatever you think feels the strongest. But
that's what I like about it the most, especially when I do, because I've just been going through each deck one at a time, and I just play differently for each one.
I'm trying to get to the point. I think I'm going to go back to blue deck for a while. I'm trying to get to the point to understand what the game, with like what you get in the shops for jokers, what the game is trying to tell you to play, and not be like,
I think it's random, right?
I want to.
Is it random?
No, but I mean, like, it's like based on kind of what you get to. It's like, okay, this is what I should flex into. Like, these are the correct decisions. Not just being like,
for that deck
and forcing something when it's like, I definitely should have swapped to something else. Yeah. So
it'd be fun to try to do a seeded run together and try to see how far we go.
That would be fun.
Or like, you know what? Actually, we should just do that. Like, we don't have to do it every time, but we just have a seed that we all play, and occasionally we'll, you know,
I feel like that
go
could
back to
drive
it.
fast unless we're because
What do you mean?
well, it would just be like a lot of playing until we figured out what the meta was.
But
I
the meta is
guess.
infinite. I feel like the meta could be. It's just so much broad from even just how often you re-roll. Like, you know, from you re-rolling every time to me not re-rolling. I feel like we're gonna still
Yeah,
get
it's gonna be
lots of different
completely
results.
different.
I guess.
So, but I
Yeah.
mean, that's throwing out. It could
I
be
wouldn't
fun,
be
at least for
against it. I
one
think it'd
night.
be fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I
Maybe
think it'd be
one
fun
day
for a
kind
fair
of
bit.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, and if you get fucking, we could play a meme seed or something. I think that'd be fun. Like a
Yeah,
seed
we could
that's
type
really,
out
really
Calvin's
strong.
name. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
thought
I think we just do that. I think we just
Copy
do
that. I
that.
think we found it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
yeah, it's been a
Balatro.
fun game. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Balatro.
great game. I highly suggest.
Now I'm getting recommended deck builders and Steam a lot. And I'm like, oh,
There
this is a new
aren't any
genre I
good
never
ones.
played.
Hearthstone. I'll play that.
Apparently, I mean, there's one called Chrono Arc. Yeah.
Chrono Arc.
I think I've heard
Yeah.
of that one. I think it's
You have,
just...
of course you have, Calvin. It says you played Balatro, you might like this game.
No.
What is this game?
I don't know. Single
What is
player
this?
roguelike that combines elements from deck builders and party-based RPGs.
That sounds
But for real, is there
familiar.
really no other games like this? Is there no like yeah.
I
I
mean,
feel like
there's
I see people
roguelike
play
card
card
based.
games.
There's card based roguelites. There's a bunch actually. Fucking Inscription is one big one. That's a big one.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, I know that one. Yeah. I still
I
want to
mean,
play that
fucking
one. So,
Slay the Spire. Holy shit! What are we talking about? That
oh, I didn't even
one's
know that was a deck
infamous.
builder.
Really? It's a deck builder.
I
It's
never
a
looked at it. I just
hardcore
see the
deck builder.
title. I
No,
see
Slay the
cards floating
Spire is
around now.
awesome. It's excellent. Yeah, no, it's
I
all about
see.
building a deck that does something. Yeah, no, Slay the Spire's...
Maybe I'll
Yeah.
try that then.
That game's good. That
I'm
game's
kind of
really
like,
good.
it's kind of
The
opened
second
up.
one's been announced.
I used to like
Yeah.
roll my eyes when I saw cards on a video game, and now I'm kind of like,
Oh, really? No,
maybe I.
Insinuous, that one. There's a
Maybe I'll try
couple
that.
others.
Because I actually own Slay the Spire from some deal or something a long time ago.
Oh
so I
yeah,
just never-
everyone owns it at this point from some bundle or something. Yeah, Slay the Spire's a lot of fun. I've beaten like the base version a couple times. The second one's coming out, which would be cool. I don't know when. I think a while from now. But that'll be really fun. That game has been out for a few years now. I think it was in early access for a long time before it actually released. Slay the Spire 2. Oh my god, this is taking forever. 2025, yeah, okay, like next year. So
Interesting.
Oh, whoa.
but it's
There's
been
a game
fun
called-
playing like the same game and competing with you guys. That's been like a lot of fun. Especially because but I'm just so demoralized because Kari's so fucking far ahead.
You know,
And I'm
it's
like,
all it's
I
going to be
don't
is one
understand.
build, and then it's going to be like 100 trillion randomly.
I know what it's
Yeah.
gonna be is I'm gonna hit out on my aces build and just be doing straight like flush highs or flush fives with like insane number of aces and just crush. I know that's what it's gonna be, but
That's true, but it's going to be me doing that to my own record. So record.
shut the fuck up.
Probably.
No.
Yeah.
I said I
Yeah,
would
it's
beat
not-
it, and I also said I wouldn't use flushes.
I feel like it's probably
promise.
fair though, right? Because I feel like I said,
I
even
feel
all
like
my
if
best
someone's gonna
runs,
beat it, it's
flush
gonna
was
be
only the
non-flush.
beginning, and then I switched to
Yeah.
something else.
Well, flushes are just kind of like the easiest thing to make for the first first maybe second inning, you know, unless you get like some
Yeah.
sort of 6 straight card or something like that. Like it's kind of the easiest.
Yeah, as soon as
thing.
I could get any kind of upgrades, I started doing other stuff.
Yeah.
But
It's a
what's this
little
game? I just got suggested this
fun
Penguin.
update for Balatro. As of October 8th, Balatro has been played for over 11,000 years across all platforms.
Imagine
Oh, really?
literally
Jesus.
holding back humanity by 11,000 years.
Yeah, imagine
With
wasting
one single-
11,000 years of humanity's time. You know, it's production. You know how much money we could have generated?
Yeah, but
My Christ.
it's actually funny.
You could look at like what Call of Duty there.
Wait, now I want to know what other games. Yeah, like what's the
Oh, yeah, right?
some of
A
the
lot of
other
games
games?
post that, and it's like in billions. Yeah, billions of hours
That's
played.
insane.
It's pretty funny. It's like, oh Jesus Christ, this is a detriment to society. Absolutely. Peglin, that's so funny that you recommended that. You suggested that card. That's another fun good roguelike. That one's pretty
I just got
famous.
suggested when I'm scrolling through Slay the Spire and everything.
Yeah, no, that one's solid.
Have you seen this, Kid? This looks kind of fun,
now.
Kid.
It's like Palinko, but kind of.
Really?
Yeah.
Kind of, it's more controllable, but
Palinko isn't Palinko the red letter media?
Yeah, that's not what. When I said it, I was like, that was wrong. That was wrong. But I can't remember enough.
Interesting.
Oh, I know why you just said I know Chrono Arcari. I just saw it. I've never heard
Oh, you did.
Okay. It's all anime girls, kid. It's just. I thought there's another card game I think that had a similar name that started with a C, so I thought it was that. It's hell good. Yeah, there's a lot of card games. Yeah, Peglin's cool. Peglin's a fun little game. It's cool.
I got into when it came out for a while that the Marvel one that came out, Marvel Snap. It was kind of fun.
Snap.
It's
I've heard about
like
that.
A card battle or like
yeah.
Is it more like Hearthstone?
It's closer to Hearthstone, but definitely more like more simple. But it was definitely a lot of fun. You probably like your card.
Hearthstone was simple in the beginning.
Yeah, that's true.
It was very simple.
I don't even know what entails because I didn't grow up with Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't even know what do you mean battle? Like, how are you battling these cards? You just like, oh, my card.
Usually, you're either playing them as like a spell. This does 5 damage, or you're putting them on a field as like a monster. And then, so when you play the card, it essentially becomes a monster with a set amount of health and attack, and maybe the special ability. And then you can either attack their monsters or attack them with it.
Yeah, like if you look at a card, it's like,
yeah.
You have like certain cards in your hands, and you play 3. Then they all do certain things. Like they'll all have like a power number, and then they attack the one across. But like maybe one has like it'll attack diagonally or whatever, or you can stuff like that.
Position on the board matters.
Yeah,
interesting. Cool. No, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, and that's quick too. It's nice to just kind of pick up on the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't wait till the multiplayer Balatro update. And we'll be.
That'd be fun.
Each other. Yeah.
PvP.
How would that work? Fun. I was sitting there thinking for like hours of like.
You could like fuck each other's rounds up or something.
Yeah, something along the lines of messing with people's runs at the same time.
Yeah. If you're doing well, you can like sacrifice some of your power to screw them over with like a bad.
Yeah, you play like
it could be like
something
the same at the same time, but like you can get jokers that will either like buff you or like debuff someone else maybe, or like you could re-roll their boss blind kind of thing.
That would be fun.
Oh, that's a good re-rolling there, yeah. Where like you swap jokers or something, or like this card, this joker causes your score to equal someone else's score times 2.
Or just shuffle everybody's jokers or something. So say somebody has a good one.
Oh, that's crazy.
Gamble it and it just shuffles.
That's like such also like just fucking you over as well.
Yeah, or maybe you don't have good ones, so it's like, well, maybe I'll try to get what they got.
Well, like if they're having a really good run, you can be like, fuck it, they're ahead. I might as well just try and mix it up and see what happens.
Yeah,
that's funny.
That'd be fun.
That's great.
There we go. Well, we should build our own multiplayer card builder game.
Or actually, hold on. Sorry. Quick thought. What if it was simply just highest score of each round? You know what I mean?
Just moves on, kind of thing. Or...
So like, maybe that moves on. There's some kind of like, because instead of like you beating the score of the ante, it's like the score of the group or something. I feel like there's something, or maybe it's like
you could do it so it's like score of the group, and maybe you get more money, and then the big blind, whoever has the lowest score is knocked out.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like you would
and make it a really big.
If you're doing well on like the normal ones, and then on the big ones, either knock out. Maybe you have like 2 lives or something, so you don't immediately get knocked out. But
or maybe just have it like 5, like 4, then a boss or something. Just have more before the big.
Or even just turn it into a giant like Fortnite, like 100-player situation.
Yeah.
Cool. You could also do it so it's like first 2 antes are no knockout, or first 1 is no knockout, and then everyone has like 2 lives. So the earliest you can win is like ante 3. Ante 3.
Yeah. Balatro 101. There you go.
There you go.
Players.
Yeah. You should hire us.
Oh God,
hire us.
Don't. Please don't.
Local thunk.
Local thunk, yeah. Interesting
This is
name.
just some guy. That's great.
That is just
Average
like,
Lua user name.
Average Lua.
He's
Average
Canadian.
Lua
Look at
user be like, yeah, hell yeah. We have crippling poker addictions.
Apparently, it's not based off poker. It's based off of
What?
another game. Yeah, it's like people are mixing up the game. Hold on. I already forgot the. I looked it
I
up.
mean,
He
it's
was
not
like,
based off Texas Hold'em. It's based off 5-card poker, like old school poker.
it's not. He said it wasn't poker. It's another. It's another
It-
game.
Oh, that doesn't
This is
make
what Local
sense.
Thunk
Oh,
said.
I
I
wonder
don't
if
know.
it's Gin Rummy. It might be Gin Rummy or something. Like, because all
Oh,
those
maybe,
card
yeah.
names are common.
I can't find the interview.
Interesting.
I just scrolled past it now as we were looking, and he's like, "Oh, it's not. It was some other name I never heard of." Anyways, play the game. It's fun.
play a game. Play Balatro.
Go play it. Speaking of games to play,
Factorio. Here we go. Go ahead.
I'm very excited about
We
playing
got 30
Factorio
seconds.
next week. Are we going to stream it? We should stream it. That'd
We
be
should.
fun.
That'd be fun.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm going to play like a maniac to try and get us to try and
It's
not
It's
get
called
you guys
Big
bored.
Two. Sorry, I found it.
Big Two. Oh, I'm pretty sure Big Two
He's based off poker.
is where poker come from. No,
Oh.
poker came from Big Two.
Gotcha. Big.
That might be
Two.
bullshit. I don't know. I can't remember.
Cantonese game.
Interesting.
Anyways, Factorio.
Factorio comes out next week. So in 3 days, if you're watching this on Monday, I am very excited. I think you guys are looking forward to it. I don't think the same violent degree.
Yeah, I'm looking forward for like a play session with you guys.
I really one place I'm actually looking forward. I'm gonna do my own play session and one with you guys too. I'm definitely gonna
maybe
because I got really
Steam
decently
Deck.
into it last time, even like outside of with you guys.
I think we would have played it again already, or be playing it now if the expansion wasn't coming out. Like we would have probably played
I
through
think
another
so.
factory. We've been holding off for this.
Yeah.
Which is exciting.
I also
go ahead.
I want to do mods. I want to do just the.
I was gonna say, do we want to do hardcore vanilla? Because some of the mods that I like are things that like they just added in, so it's kind of like even more progression to be like, let's run almost vanilla.
Yeah, I was kind of just thinking vanilla, yeah, because like even a lot of the quality of life stuff was like just stuff you built. I don't know. I was having fun with that before.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Like, what do you mean?
That you could dig, like the distance you can dig from, and everything. I thought that was cool. Once you like was able,
once you
like,
get
you
bots,
actually got the upgrade to.
It's yeah. That's what I was thinking. Squeak through, which is the mod that lets you walk between buildings. That kind of becomes a thing. There's like ways around that. So that would be cool to get like as a progression point. Like that's fun. And then also what you're talking about with bots. The remote view matters a huge amount in the expansion because you have to work on multiple planets at once, obviously. So yeah, it should be super, super fun. I am looking forward to it. I'm going to play the hell out of it.
Can't wait to build a new science lab. That's my
Are we going to play on like earlier in the week or later? Oh, the
later
new
for sure,
lab?
but maybe something later in the week. Who knows? We'll have to see. Probably a day by day thing.
I was thinking, do you guys definitely want to start from the beginning, or do you want me to like blitz a factory out?
No, I think definitely
like all the
No,
beginning.
I'll do the beginning.
Okay.
I need it could be a good little refresher too.
I was like, I can't remember how much you guys are like not want it, because I know a lot of people were like getting a base set up.
I know you played it recently, so you might feel that.
No, I'll happily play the beginning because a lot has changed. There's a whole bunch of like cool. I just saw like I've seen the beginning of the game a couple times from like different YouTubers, like the first like couple hours, and it can be different. Also, there's a cool like there's a lot of like little quality of life things, and trains are super different. So if we want to do a train, trains are really cool now. They have like
we were just about to do a train and we never built it. Actually, I think.
I think that's what we were about.
Wait,
I think we had a simple one for a while, but we were like,
let's
build fancy
You're right.
trains.
I remember now.
Yeah,
we had one doing oil or something. And we were like, let's build a bunch for mining. But the trains are cool now. You can program them so it's like they go to a station that's asking for a train, and then the train looks at what its cargo is, and will go drop off what it's in it based on the cargo. So it's like kind of like smart trains and stuff like that. So there's a whole bunch of, but you got to set all that up. And anyways, there's tons of new stuff in the beginning of the game that I'm like excited to play, and but I'm also like there's so much cool stuff later on that I'm excited to play. So I'm just going to play like a maniac as fast as I can, and
Just enjoy it. Enjoy it.
we also need to build a pretty good base for reasons. You can't just
We'll
like
have
kind
fun.
of
We'll
speed
drag
through it.
Colton in too.
Yeah, he might be into it. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Can't wait. Yeah, we'll do it like next weekend or something, or next weekend or whatever.
So watch us tomorrow live. If you're watching
2 days,
this on the day,
3 days, 3 days.
3
It
days.
comes
So
out
it'll be tomorrow because it comes out on
It comes
Friday.
out Monday.
Yeah. So next week, next episode.
Next week we can
we'll be
say
live.
tune in tonight.
I mean, we might be live on the. Yeah, exactly. It would be tonight. It'd be today. So
Stay
we might
tuned
be
for
live
that.
right now. So you know.
Yeah.
At twitch.tv
TV
what's slash sometimes something. Twitch.tv /
I like how
sometimes
we
something.
don't know what the name of the. Yeah. But that'll be next week. I mean, we might go live this week or something else. But
Who knows?
yeah. So that'll be super fun. I cannot wait. Yeah. Anything else?
Yeah, I've been
like
watching
that's been
the
everything.
Penguin,
Yeah, go ahead.
but I'll wait for Colton to be
Oh,
back.
you watched
that
that
good?
too?
That.
Okay.
Is it good?
It's really good. Yeah. If you like,
Okay, I'll
what's
watch it.
I was gonna say I'll
Crave.
watch it.
It's
Then.
HBO.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
just
I
got rid
have
of
it. I
Crave,
got
and I feel like
suggested
I
it.
found out about 8 shows to watch.
Yeah, it feels like the same like quality as like the Batman. Like maybe not like as like
Oh wow.
as good, but like it's still like it feels like it's in the same world, kind of shot the same kind of
Mhm.
That's
grittiness
cool.
and stuff.
It's probably just a really good gangster TV show. Like it's not a you know,
Yeah.
which is what it should be with Batman elements. It doesn't need to be.
And I was
like,
glad too because when they said the Penguin, I was like, I don't want like another prequel show about like how he comes disfigured or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's literally like I think it takes place like the day or two after like the Batman movie, so it's like right after.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
like the new one with Robbie P.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Very pretty. So
Cool.
you can check that out. Yeah. I think that's about
I'll
it.
check it out too. We'll talk about it next week.
There we go. We'll talk about the first couple episodes, or first episode, depends how much Kari watches. So we'll look forward to that next week.
At least one.
I might watch it because I need stuff to like distract me.
There you go. Yeah, watch it.
I'm
You'll
going
like it. I think
slightly
you'll like
crazy.
it.
Yeah,
Even though it's
I
in
like
3D.
gangster shows. They're always fun.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Cool.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us, everyone.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week for the Penguin cast. Penguin. We'll see you next week. Bye.